ayoade is here. So if you were asking yourself a question now, what would it be?
I mean, couldn't you get anyone else to come?
Result for the IT crowd as well.
Yeah, no, good, yes. It was good. Catherine won, which was great. Yes, it was quite surprising. But, yeah, it really is Graham, you know, Graham Linehan's terrific.
Can you take those off, please? I'm trying to back my pussy into this man's face.
This is a soldering iron. Yes. Have you used one before?
I'll tell you what, I've used a lot of soldering irons in my time, fixing televisions.
I used to work in a toy shop, and we used to fix Scalextric cars.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so
I used to work at a soldering iron factory designing the next generation of soldering irons.
Well, I used to work for the accountancy firm that did the accounts for that firm.
I also work for MI7 on the latest soldering irons they have.
I can't top that, I can't top that.
So it's not about Richard Ayoade at all?
No, any more than the Moose story by Woody Allen is about his grappling with wildlife.
So, what would you then ask yourself?
You know the 2,000-year-old man that Mel Brooks played wasn't actually 2,000 years old?
Really?
He was still Mel Brooks.
Oh, okay.
It's not possible to be 2,000 years old. He was kind of joking.
Lay down on the board.
With visible enthusiasm, I board the board.
1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay.
Oh, that's really good! Amazing!
Now, look at me. Roll over. Why? Roll over. Why did I do that? Good. Yeah! Yee-hoo! That way, that way, that way. And the experience has stopped. Give on there. Oh, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's good. It's great.
Have you no idea of standards?
How long have you played Moss for now?
I don't know. Maybe we started in 2007? I don't know, I'm not sure. Are you going to cut this down to make it sound punchy? It was tough being underground, but then there were times, like now, when I'm pleased I was.
Did you not love that song? It's the best song that's ever been written.
I have seen the video, and the video is great because at the end, the guy's bloody gay. I'd not seen a twist like that since Smack My Bitch Up Prodigy. What a square! 40,000 square metres of it.
I love it.
1257 it was designed, and it's one of the first on the UNESCO World Heritage
And it
Site
has not dated.
list.
Thanks
You
for
know,
bringing me.
Cloth Hall.
Yeah.
700 years in business.
Cloth is one of my favourite words, actually.
Is it? The Basilica of the Holy Virgin, 13th century, the most important church in Krakow.
Quite a lot to take in.
And Adam Mickiewicz, Poland's preeminent poet.
Do you have to say his name like that?
You don't have to, but if you're not quite sure of the pronunciation...
You just style it out. Yeah, let's keep it in.
Do you know what also happens here, as of 1994?
What?
Dachshund Parade. Sausage dogs, dressed up. Imagine the fun you can have.
When's that? Tell me it's today.
It's not today, sadly. That's right.
I'm going to need to sit down.
Let's do it over there.
There's a lot of low-flying birds.
Normally, in an interview like this, I ask you a few questions about your book.
Yes.
Because that's what you're trying to sell.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to promote your book because of broadcasting rules.
Of course.
So I then ask you something serious.
Yes.
Now, the serious thing I'd like to ask
Which I will parry.
is that you're the son of a Nigerian and a Norwegian.
Yes,
which is quite unusual. And I wonder, do you feel a very strong sense of being a role model for British Norwegians?
I do, and I feel that Norway as a nation looks to me and my activities in many ways to marshal any kind of policies that they can drum up, and have been doing so for a while. In fact, they're starting to send me the Christmas tree rather than directly to Trafalgar Square. They just send it to me now.
But do you think there should be more British Norwegians on British television?
I think there should be more Norwegians everywhere. I feel, you know, they have a relatively high birth rate and the population stays the same. They're fleeing. It's like rats leaving a ship, and they just can't, you know, they're everywhere. It's, you know, you can't move for Norwegians in this city, and I, for one, think it must be stopped.
That's just not how things are done in polite society.
To be fair, though, if you gave your number out to a girl, pretty girl like that, and then you discovered that she was as annoying as Carly Rae Jepsen, you'd suck a cock to get rid of her.
Jack, you don't have to suck cocks to get rid of people. Just say it's not
Those are
working
the
out,
rules,
I need to leave, I'm late. Every time you leave a room, it's like, I'm late, I've got another meeting. Oh.
The cameraman, exhilarated by the escalating athleticism, realises only slow-mo can capture the poetry and flips a switch.
No hands and lean back. Yeah. Great. Very good. Okay.
It's a living hell.
Yeah.
There's only so many times a man can slide up an angled paddling pool, and I exceed that number of times.
That, but give me something in return. I mean, because
What
the
do
other
you want?
part of you is, well, look.
That was not a good chat-up line. What do you want?
That explains a lot. But you know,
I've given you my heart.
You are a rarity.
I'm 10 a penny.
In the entertainment industry right now.
I'm not
that
in the entertainment industry.
You are.
I
You're
don't
not.
entertain people, and no industry can be built on my nasal voice.
But
Were you born in a barn? Ping pong balls.
The time has come for Nappet to be strafed by surf.
Knees on the board, the feet into the water, okay? It's as simple as that, Jeff.
Who managed to set a new world record after spending 71 days crying in the B&Q? Richard and Noel, what have you put as your answer to this question?
Your mum.
Was it your mum? No, seriously, was it your mum?
I feel like a supply teacher at a rough school.
Sir, it was so your
Serious girl in
mum.
your head, and look at the card. Does it say your mum? No, seriously though, is it your mum?
I saw your mum in B&Q, so... by the garden furniture.
She's like bawling her eyes out by the garden furniture.
No, sir, I did
No,
see
sir,
your
I did
mum.
see
I
that.
did see her.
It's
by
your
the-
mum.
She was by the garden
That was
furniture.
your mum.
She's getting the real cheap shit as well.
That was your mum, yeah?
They're really mean to me. They're bullying me. I
That
don't
was
like
your
it.
mum.
It was your mum, though.
So when's Mr. Rogers back? Because he's like a good teacher.
Mr. Rogers isn't coming back. He's dead.
Did your mum kill him? I heard your mum killed him during sex.
Hello.
Dzień dobry.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, what would you...
Beaver Soggium. 2 raspberries, 2 ginger, and then 2 regular ones so that we can taste the difference between them.
Are you ordering for me?
I am.
I love that about you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You won't find a much better shot of someone syruping beer, nor this one of a bit of harmless hijinks.
1, 2, 3, go. Very nice.
Thank you.
and you are young, Cambridge
I'm
educated,
72.
black, British.
Sure.
And that's quite a rare subset.
Yes, it's a hell of a medical form.
But you're not going there, you know, while there's this massive
not going.
campaign.
Where should I be going?
Well, no, what I mean is, you know Lenny Henry and David Harewood and all those people who are
I know who
other
they are.
black people in the entertainment
Other
industry.
There are others, yeah.
Have been pushing this big campaign about
Right.
diversity in television.
Yes.
And you're not going to go there as a subject.
How do you mean go there as a subject?
Richard, can you please stop neglecting the balls when you do that mime? How difficult is that? How difficult is that?
Don't tell me what to do while I'm sucking your cock, Jim.
Salt?
Salt.
Okay.
I'll go grey.
Okay, so that's poppy seeds.
Poppy seeds.
She's doing all of it. She wouldn't.
Did you want?
She didn't even let me participate.
Okay, so now I will take our bażanki to the oven.
Yes. I wanted to do it.
It's meant to be a workshop. Reactions, etc.
Delicious and hot.
My one's quite salty.
There is one more thing.
Certification.
Yeah.
Yes.
Joe, it's you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's for you.
Yes. I will treasure this, and thank you for the opportunity.
This will go in my hallway.
But now you're interviewing me, and
well, that's interesting.
and that's fine.
You see, what was interesting, I thought, about your interview with Tarantino, apart from, you know, the notorious nature of the kind of "I'm shutting you down," was the bit when he said, "This is an advert for my movie."
Exactly.
That was the interesting bit, and that, to me, was the elephant in the room. Not, you know, I mean, you gainfully kind of and pushed through and tried to get him to talk about violence, which he wasn't going to do. But he was outraged that he could not advertise his film. And that, I thought, was very interesting, and is interesting about the essential lie of the interview situation.
And you're sort of doing the same thing tonight, but...
In a way, yeah.
But Richard, thank you very much indeed for coming.
Don't thank me, I've done nothing for you.